Hello. For this week's podcast, I wanted to share a strategy for overwhelm because I know a lot of people are feeling overwhelmed. I think October is a really stressful and busy time for most people in my field. And I shared this strategy with someone recently, and they said it was super helpful. So I definitely want to share it here. First of all, I want to share some numbers with you because this really puts things into perspective for me. When I researched overwhelm, I found out that 60%, really over 60% of adults report feeling overwhelmed on a regular basis. And when you're overwhelmed, your stress hormone spikes, and then our decision making ability actually drops. And it drops by a lot. So we're significantly more likely then to experience anxiety, depression, and it ends up affecting a lot of our health, right? Not just our work, it's going to affect our relationships, our physical health, the quality of our sleep, if we even sleep. So yes, our overall well-being. And when we're overwhelmed, we're not just stressed, we really feel stuck and our brain goes into this survival mode. So even making simple decisions can feel really difficult and we snap at people and our mind races and sometimes we just feel like we're drowning, and that's just general overwhelm, right? We can get overwhelmed with our responsibilities and expectations and just sometimes all of our to do tasks. So, this is a simple and powerful strategy, and I actually learned it from one of my mentors. So, like I said, I shared this with someone recently who they were being honest with me and they just said, I'm just very overwhelmed. I can't keep up. And I said, okay, I've got the strategy for you. It's a framework called the 3 Ds. That's an easy way to remember it. And it stands for delete, delay, and delegate. Here's how it works. The first step is to get everything out of your head. That may be journaling, that may be just grabbing the notes app on your phone, doing a voice memo. I like to write task lists, like my to dos sometimes get me overwhelmed. So I just write it all down. Get everything that's overwhelming you out of your head. You don't have to edit, you don't have to prioritize, just kind of do that brain dump and get it all out. Because once it's out, number one, it's very freeing and it's therapeutic. But once you see it on paper, it actually feels more manageable. Okay, because then it's concrete. You're not spinning in, I've got this and this and this and this. Once it's all down, you're like, okay, then what? The first step is to delete. So you're going to go through your list and delete anything that isn't absolutely necessary. Sometimes I will extend tasks or exaggerate tasks and kind of break them up into multiple steps. So it's good to go through and just think, can I do it later? Do I actually even need to do it? Does it actually matter? Am I saying yes to help this person out or do this thing because I feel pressured? Or can I let myself off the hook and just really let go of it? The second step is to delay. So, what tasks can you delay? What tasks don't have to be done immediately? Can it be pushed to tomorrow? Can it be pushed to next week? Right? It's like, I've got to mail that package. Well, that doesn't have to be done right away. It can be done in the next few days, right? So, delay anything that doesn't absolutely have to be done immediately. And it's not procrastination, it's really helps you strategically organize your tasks. So that should be helpful. And then the last step is to delegate. And this is looking at any remaining tasks. What does not absolutely have to be done by me? A lot of times I put household chores on my list, which can be overwhelming. I don't have to do that. I can delegate those tasks. Can someone, even if they can't do them, could they help with it? And this may be where you struggle. If you can get it done faster by yourself, or if you feel like it can't be done right if you don't do it, don't feel like that burden has to be done on you. That's part of handling your overwhelm in an effective way. Um, it just has to get done. So, how can you relieve yourself and just receive the help? I think that is kind of a life lesson that some of us can receive and get help with. So, those are the 3 Ds: delete what isn't necessary, delay anything that isn't urgent, delegate the things that don't have to be done by you. And anything that's left, that's your actual priority list. I'm willing to bet your list is going to be smaller. It's going to be less overwhelming, and really it's going to be manageable. And then you've handled some of the overwhelm. This is just one task or one skill and strategy that can help you handle overwhelm. There's more with reframing your thoughts and your perception and thinking outside the box. But I just want to give you one tool today because it's actionable. You can do it right away. You can ask questions about it if you have any. Again, the person that I shared this with said it was so helpful, and they looked at me the next day when I followed up with just so much relief. I think they were really grateful. So give yourselves permission to let go, to postpone, to receive help, and create space for the things that actually matters for you. This is how we protect our mental health and prioritize our wellness. So try this if you're overwhelmed, do the brain dump, apply the 3 Ds, and see what happens. You don't have to do it all on your own, and share this with anyone that you think it could benefit. Thanks for listening, and cope well.